Okay, I better start the VOD anyway, so...
Hang on a minute, Juvenile's playing.
Yeah, wait, shush. Let me start the VOD. So that bit's going to be in the VOD, because I had to start it really quickly. But yeah, welcome to levelupyourgame.net. With me, Disrepute, Little Over.
Have you ever thought that it shouldn't be a .net?
Yeah.
Maybe it should be a .xxx.
Can you get them now?
Yeah?
That would probably draw in a few more viewers, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah?
Well, now you mention it, I have thought of that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive. Looks like it's going to be Purgatory and deep inside. So yeah, it's going to be EK versus 4K. Elite Killers versus 4Kings. Vor, why don't you just give us a little rundown of the teams?
Good idea. For the Elite Kings, we have Raw, Q50, Lith, and Davies. That's an all UK lineup.
Brilliant.
And for 4 Killers, more of a mixed European lineup with Juvenile from Denmark, also known as the best player in the world.
Ever.
Creaser, ever. Creaser from the Czech Republic. DK from Germany, but it's a Spanish flag. Pretty sure he's from Germany anyway. And Jocko from Serbia. Sorry, Slovakia. Nearly got that confused.
How could
The
you?
flags are pretty similar. To me anyway. My untrained eye.
Well, it doesn't really matter. No one really cares about their nationality in this modern era, do they?
I do.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Why wouldn't you care?
Sorry, what's your nationality?
English.
Sorry, what? Just English or Southern England?
No, I'm from England. I'm not from the United Kingdom. I'm not from Great Britain. It's England.
Okay, that's good.
I'm wearing a UK tag. That's
unlucky.
That's bad.
That is embarrassing, Vor. God, you'll never live that one down. Anyway, yep, so this is ClanBase 24 group stage match, final match of the group stage, in fact. Then we're on to the knockouts. 4Kings already qualified through that.
Have they?
Yeah.
What are they playing for then?
Top of the group. EK, I think, I don't know.
You don't even follow these competitions, do you?
Not since I've been really busy.
Busy with what?
Winning.
Winning what?
The special award for business.
Okay. Winning the friends lists.
Winning the...
I thought this was your doing earlier. Someone came into one of our ISE channels, yeah?
Yeah.
Her name was Shirley. Kyle, smiley face. This is the Eagle Only channel, question mark?
What do you mean?
I thought you might have started some clan on that website.
That's a good idea. Shall I start one? I think you could, couldn't you?
Maybe.
I'm just going to have a look at the groups a second, and we'll get a full picture of what's going on. Oh, what's this? Some advert. ClanBase site. Yeah, so 4Kings top of the group, 4 wins, 0 losses. Zenitorium second position, 3 wins, 1 loss. Elite Killers are in 3rd position, 3 wins, 1 loss. So, depending on how many go through, I don't know whether it's 3 or
Everyone
2.
goes through.
There's 6 teams. 6
This
teams.
is a culture of not focusing on losers and winners. Everyone's a winner.
We don't want to upset anyone, do we?
Exactly. Can't make people feel like they're losers, this.
No.
Not on in
We'd
this
never want that.
modern society.
You sound like a 7-year-old. So anyway, going over the teams again quickly before we start. Raw Q50.
Hang on a minute, I already...
Wait, yeah, but wait, there's a reason I'm doing this. Lith Davies for 4K. We've got Yoko, DK, Krissa, and the best player in all time and history, much better than Deuce, Juvenile. Can you stop ruining our stream, please?
Please.
Well, in fact, I don't even need to say please, do I? Fuck off.
Can't interrupt this stream. We're covering a game that features the best player ever in Quake. The one and only Juvenile.
I didn't know you were streaming, sorry.
Yeah, that's alright.
Don't interrupt his greatness.
Apologise to our thousands of viewers. Oh, here we go.
We're going live.
Let's get ready to rumble. And looks like we're going to start off following Q50 to start off with plasma gun, his favourite weapon.
Oh, I'm following Creaser. He got the lightning gun off spawn, and we know how important the lightning gun is.
Well,
and if you don't know, I'll tell you. It's very important.
Yeah, it is.
He's already lost it. He's lost the lightning gun.
So we've got 20 seconds till this first quad coming up. Q50 is in the quad room at the moment, plasma and rail in hand, although he hasn't got any armour. And the bridge did just get taken over by a 4Kings player. In fact, he's going to get easily killed there by DK's rockets. He's also got a shaft and a shotgun. Now Mega in hand as well. 1 second before the quad. It's up. Juvenile grabs it.
We know what this man is capable of with the quad damage, don't we, Dis?
We do indeed.
Pure devastation.
All the best quad runs I've ever seen have come from him. Great first frag from Juvenile. No one else could do LG like that.
I barely knew the quad existed until Juvenile started playing the game.
Look at that. He can leave the red for a teammate even. That's how good he is. That's how confident he is. Up onto the bridge, getting an easy frag on Q50. It makes it look easy. And confiscates the railgun.
But
anything. And there you go. Juvenile with a nice complement of weapons there. Rocket launcher, lightning gun, run out of ammo, railgun in hand. Has to back off here to the red armor. It's going to be up in a second though. Perfect timing from Super Juve.
Yeah, and his teammates just keeping it warm for him. He'll take that and he'll push back towards the bridge and look to cause more havoc.
Oh, misses that railgun shot somehow. I don't know. I think he's just teasing.
Must have been a bug.
The EK players. Yeah, it's a good point. Probably bugged. Let's have a look at some of his stats. Well, 28% rail. That's got to be a
got to be a display error.
Yeah, display error. Wow, he's actually missing quite a lot of rails here. It's bizarre. Going to cycle around a little bit. Krissa has just picked up that red armor rocket launcher in hand. 15 to 9. 4Kings on top. And look at that jump. Perfect timing. Lift doesn't even notice him, but does escape.
Oh,
well,
great rocket down
brilliant.
onto Lift. Didn't do it in time to save that railgun, but he's not going to need it really.
Actually, could have done with it here.
I'm sure he
Perfect
could have done, but I said he's not going to need it.
15 seconds before the quad. 4Kings moving in from the bridge position. EK defending in the quad area. That's a pretty low damage rocket that took out Q50. Already had taken a lot of damage, presumably. 2 seconds till the quad. Davies almost getting up in time for it, but Krissa rewards himself with that power-up item. Can't find the EK players around him. Raw gets the quad down, and then another frag off the bat. Might even get a third here.
Yeah, a great play from Raw to take that quad out. EK weren't able to defend the quad themselves to pick it up, but they made sure they took it out. So very little damage sustained from the quad. And they find themselves in a pretty good position. They've got 3 people at bridge, looking like they're going to lock that down. They're even picking up frags on the defense, so good start to the map by EK on what is 4Kings' strongest map, you'd have to say.
Yeah, and EK is usually their weakest map, so it's really pretty close at the moment. Just want to try and keep well organised. Lift just dropping off the health. Let's cycle around a little bit. Yoko has got yellow armour and shaft, and he saves that red as well. Perfect timing, just appear. Takes out Raw again off the spawn, and now he's going to presumably get that ammo and then move towards the bridge area.
Yeah, so what was looking like a decent position for EK at quad has actually quickly turned around to a huge disadvantage. All of a sudden they find themselves 12 frags behind when 40 seconds ago it was a 2-frag game.
So we've got 45 seconds till the quad. We see Yoko just moving out into this middle room, taking control of, well, lots of different areas if you can control that middle room really, but wow, nice counter rocket from Raw, takes him out pretty easily. backing off.
30 seconds to go into a quad, and you know they might be slightly short of armour to be able to defend this, but we'll have to see.
God knows where that rocket came from Juvenile, but he just seems to have that ability of getting the perfect angle.
It's almost like he's firing rockets that curve in mid-air. He's just that good with it.
Wouldn't be surprised if he developed a technique that actually enabled them to. He's that good.
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
Well, good defense of the quad by EK.
Yeah, really impressive. It looked like it could have been quite a strong attack
Oh,
for 4K
wow.
as well. He drops
Ambush.
down! Bam!
I didn't think Bryson was there. I mean, it looked like he'd get the kill on Jocko, but not able to.
So that was actually
Or was
a
that
really
DK?
good...
One or the other.
Yeah, DK. It was a really good counter from 4Kings in the end. And we have seen that kind of thing done in the past, but... pulled it off well there. Now on Davies off the spawn. I'm going to cycle away from him though. Have a look. Oh, well, on Juvenile Pov again. He's 100. I think he spawns with armour.
Yeah, and rails.
Here you go. Whoa, somehow dodges that grenade. That
I
one
think
does
he
it though.
matrix dodges. Unbelievable. And the red's there for him as well. I was sure that there was an EK player there a moment ago. And he's doing exactly what he needs to do, which is bring that red armor straight over to the quad area to help his team out.
About 20 frag margin here. Juvenile with his third impressive of the map. Going to rain down those rockets and rails on Davies. Thank you for that lightning gun, I'm sure. Juvenile's now going to utilise that pretty effectively.
I mean, just as he runs out of rail, he gets gifted the other strong weapon on this map, the lightning gun.
And there you go. Easy kill on Raw at the bounce pad. If he'd only been left with rockets, then that might have been a difficult shot there.
He doesn't have any of his armour left though, so, you know, potential for an EK attack before this quad to take out the 4Kings players defending it at the moment. Always nice to have a bit of armour while you're defending quad. And there you go, Juvenile was taken out. He did do some good damage though before.
Following Raw off the spawn does get the rocket launcher 10 seconds before the quad. He's just missed out on that lower yellow, so Juvenile's grabbed that. 5 seconds
And he's got a
before
lightning
quad.
gun, so good situation to find yourself in.
Raw might time it right here though. 1 second to go before the quad. Oh my god!
Two lightning
Across the
guns
streams.
away.
And here's Juve running through. Drops right off, takes out Q50. Wasn't the perfect shaft that we used to see from him, but did get the frag in the end. 3 frags on the board already. Red armor is up on its spot. I'd probably call for a teammate just to take that. Actually does do. Brilliant communication, of course, from the legend.
Lift not really had to do much damage to him. Coming up the bounce pad, shotgun not the ideal weapon there really for him.
Oh my god, a 5 frag quad run there. Another missed rail though. He's really not railing very well today, Juvenile.
Yeah, must be some atmospheric difficulties or something.
I'm going to put it down to he's not playing with a mouse. I think he's just using keyboard only today. But running the bridge area. This, whoa, nice air rocket on Davies. So controlled though. Let's have a look at the scoreboard for a minute. Juvenile up there with a plus 17 net.
Yeah, him and Creaser really are putting in a strong performance already. We're not even at the halfway mark yet.
Well, you can see why EK didn't want to just let 4Kings murk in such a
Such a
top quality
talent.
player. Such a hero to us all.
Emperor of Quake.
Well, we look at this as a 40 frag margin. Juvenile's got basically half of that on his net.
Yeah.
So it is a massive impact that he does have on every team
He
he
does
plays
lose out
for.
on that mega.
Yeah, great steal from Lith, but
How dare he steal that away from him.
was dispatched. Just cycle away from Juvenile because it's just the game just looks too easy with him.
Exactly.
Great rocket from Chris. Another great rocket before he gets fragged by Raw's
Good
rail.
defense by Raw. There's
Yeah.
a chance that EK have managed to defend the squad and they could come away with it.
It's exactly the kind of position you want to take up with a railgun. Of course, everybody knows you're going to be there, but as long as you hit your shots, it's fine. Q50, basically off the spawn, picking up that quad, drops down towards
Mega's
the mega.
coming up for him as well, so could be finding
No,
himself
no,
in-
no! He must have heard it. Yeah. Good bit of plasma work as well, getting the frag in the end. 1 frag on the
Isn't
board.
it
Whoa! I'll have the rocket launcher then as well. Thanks. And he's just. Oh dear.
Of course, it's Juvenile that takes him down.
That shaft must have been a pretty nice percentage there. It's up to 32%. 31. And I'm going to switch away from Juvenile again, I think, because it's just no fun, is it, watching him play? Makes you realise how bad you are.
Bad everyone is.
That's what Deuce was saying the other day. Every time he watches Juvenile, he just can't understand. He's just jealous. He wants to know the secrets. He doesn't feel like he's played a decade. He feels like he's played 5 minutes compared to Juvenile. On Juvenile Pov again, moving to the bridge area.
Landing a rail there.
Cycle
He's
away.
starting to work his rail percentage back up into a normal range for him.
Following Yoko. First impressive of the map. Pushing in on this quad area. So important to control.
Oh, those rockets. A lot of damage there.
Oh, brilliant control by Yoko there. Really good play. Really, really good play. Just defends that whole quad area on his own against basically all 4 EK players. So much
whilst
damage.
he's been defending that, you know, they have been taking reds as well, so that's a really good position for 4Kings to find themselves in. Decent control of the quad, you know, not totally solid, but getting those reds as well.
Brilliant rail work from Yoko, carries on. 4th excellent there. And so we'll have to see if EK can just move in here. Looks like they've actually got good timing for this attack. They could just perhaps steal it away. No, Juvenile.
Not for Juvenile though. He's never going to let that happen.
And there we go. Upper yellow is up. Does miss the first rail and the second. He can afford to miss them though.
I think the guy was walking. I mean, there's no other explanation.
Already 2 frags on this quad run. Through to the red armor area. Could do with a bit of armor himself. There he is, up to 100, moving back through to the bridge.
And, you know, I've only just noticed this, but I was saying how good their control of red is. It's so good that EK have yet to pick a red armor up.
No way.
I have only just picked up on that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a look at the scoreboard in a second, but Juvenile's just always in action, doing interesting, important things. 23-0. Equal yellows as well, and 4K on top on the megas, so that's pretty well clear as to why EK are behind at the moment, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we saw District 9 were able to keep away the mega health from their opponents all game a few weeks ago, but I've never seen a team completely take all the reds.
I don't think it could be even possible, because as soon as you go to the quad area, somebody's going to die and spawn there and just grab a red, aren't they?
Well, apparently they're not going to, because it hasn't happened.
40 seconds till quad. Looks like EK are mounting an attack.
Mega's coming up
ready
soon
to.
for them, and that would be an important pickup, but I'm not sure they were aware of the fact that it was coming up. So they are struggling at the moment. They're not finding themselves in the strong positions on the map to contest the key items.
Q50 with his railgun out. He's got shotgun as well, just waiting on the bridge drop from somebody, so he can just ambush them. Decides to back off though. 14 seconds before the quad. EK trying to pressure in this quad area. Davies and Q50 from the same doorway. They're going to go down though.
Raw's just taken EK's first red armor, but he's missed the jump over to quad. He could have come in and...
Wow.
Oh.
Mercy limited.
Forgot about Mercy Limit.
Well, after quite a decent start from EK, it just suddenly all unravelled, and
yeah, I mean,
well, there you go, one red for. That's unfortunate, isn't it? That he did
yeah,
get
as
that.
I said, EK had a good start. I mean, we saw in that first quad they contested it, and even though 4Kings took it, they didn't build up much of a lead from it. And then I think it was around the time of the second quad, but just after that, even though Raw was able to take it out, the score sort of started going away from them at quite a rate. So we're going to move on to the second map, Purgatory.
EK's traditional map choice. They are one of the top teams on this map. You'd have to say?
Yeah, they're one of the stronger teams around on Purgatory. So this game is not over yet. We could see a free map, well, a free mapper yet.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the complaints that, for example, EK have with map picks rather than map elims, is that they always have to play deep inside, which perhaps is their own fault that they're so weak at it, but it always means that even if they're going to win a match, they basically lose a map. Now, obviously that's their fault, that they're so weak on one map that every team's going to pick it, but at the end of the day, maybe map elim is more interesting, because just...
No, it's not.
Well, I'm just, you know, putting the point across.
I don't care. It's not. Your little devil's advocate game doesn't sit well with me, okay?
No, an angel's advocate, actually. Putting the point across for all the good people that want to see interesting games. People don't want to see deep inside, basically.
Well, I agree with that, sure, but that's just a reason that it shouldn't be in the map pool, not that we should have map elim.
So we should have map pick, but with good maps. Is that your...
yeah, good maps.
Good maps.
Hidden Fortress. Hidden Fortress.
DM7.
Retribution.
Yeah.
Grim Dungeons and Hidden Fortress.
Okay. That sounds like a good
pool,
map list.
basically.
Good map
That's
list.
fine with me. Free map pool.
That's cool.
Maybe throw a campground in there for those people who can't let go of the past.
Well, yeah, but they're only allowed to play it once in the whole cup.
Yeah, exactly.
And not if the other team disagrees. Here we go, live Purgatory.
I think we forgot to mention one thing. You know, as good as EK are on this map, they're facing possibly the best player of this map.
And every
on
map.
the opposite team. Well, and every map, yeah. Juvenile.
Well, he's followed off Q50, and nobody getting inside that red room spawn. Juvenile dropping off and grabbing the red, Q50 diving in for the shaft, so pretty equal on that first pick-up. 2-0 to EK. Second red's up, there's no pressure from 4Kings despite knowing the time of it. 25 seconds before the battlesuit and quad are up.
Yep, Q50's going to be heading to one of them. He's going for the quad, which is interesting. We normally see the battlesuit.
This could be bad. Look, 2 rails hit already.
Wow.
3 rails taken out by
Juvenile. So
Fourth rail there.
It couldn't have been any other player in the world with those shots.
No, they were just basically impossible shots, and he hit them. Look at this, it was good cess down on lifts. It's going to be double, isn't it, surely? Do you want to have a look? Who's got it? Who's got it? Who's got the quad? Is the quad dead?
No, Jocko's got it with 7 health, but he's got a good amount of armour, so if he can find some health...
No! Railed by Davies!
So, no, that mistake of giving away double power-up hasn't cost them too much at the moment, thanks to Davies.
Yeah, they managed to cess down with machine gun the battlesuit.
And he's even walked into red, I mean...
5 seconds till that's up. He might be aggressed here by 2 players. Well, there you go.
Missed one row, but he did hit one just before, so he does good damage to the people at red, at least.
Oh, gets hit by that rail. Somehow hits that one round the corner. Probably wants to give away his weapon with only 16 health. Yeah, he does.
And he does.
Going to cycle away from him. Oh, in fact, we're on Raw with that railgun.
Well, that's perfect, isn't it? I mean, it's like the game intuitively switched. Raw's got someone behind him and he knows it. Not necessarily the fight, also just a rail.
Hits the rail, but there was actually 2 players there, none other than Juvenile. Came around the corner, fragged him, and now rewards himself with a red. Hits a beautiful rail shot before moving away.
It's 3k that he's found himself a rail.
It's really not railing very well today, though. I mean, it would almost be on mercy limit already at this stage if Juvenile was hitting his normal rails. Still at 50% though. So for 30 seconds before the power-up spawn, we've got a red armour just taken. It's going to spawn just before the power-up.
EK really need to ensure that they get 1 power-up this time. They can't risk giving away 2 again, because at this time they might get punished severely for it. They were let off the hook on the previous power-ups, you could say.
They are spawning the same time, so if I was EK, I really wouldn't attack the battlesuit here.
Well, it was a good attack, but it hasn't worked out that well. They picked up a kill or 2, but they both died themselves, and that might leave them without someone stacked.
Well, we're following Q50, and he does just pick up the quad straight away. Don't know who picked up the battlesuit, but I can only presume it's a split.
This DK with the battlesuit, as we so often see.
Whoa!
2 seconds.
He's already got 3 frags on this quadrant already. He's pretty good.
DK though is stacked, so we better hope he does not find him.
Oh, there he goes. The battlesuit. Quad's going to probably want to run away. He wants that shaft, but
They're not going to kill him. He's got too much health.
good shotgun work. But you know, when a player's that stacked, I suppose you just can't tell with the battlesuit.
No, you can't, because it would have sounded like he was low, but you know, sounding like you're low with battlesuit doesn't mean much. You know, unless you're hitting a perfect stream of quad shaft.
Oh my god!
That's
What was he
unbelievable.
trying to do? That was just bizarre. Well, we didn't follow much of DK in the previous map, so we don't really know how his form is, but it doesn't look very good from that.
Well, that wasn't the finest moment of movement you could have switched to.
No, it was pretty unfortunate on DK after a pretty effective battlesuit run, presumably. 4Kings are up.
Well, we saw what he did in that red armor room. He just took out 3 people like it was nothing.
Q50 just spamming down on into the red room now. We know Q50 likes to focus quite heavily on the mega health. Usually a lot of teams will set one player's job onto the mega health.
And he likes using the plasma gun as well. We so often see him hitting great shots with the plasma.
It's one of the most difficult weapons to use, of course, and you tend to get more of the old school Quake 3 players a lot better with the plasma gun.
And if you catch someone out with plasma, it's pretty much over for them before they even realise it's a weapon to be feared.
Now this could work out really well, but that Juvenile's hit 2 rails already.
Well, this is what happened last time Q50 was stacked with power-ups. He got Juvenile.
They do take out Juvenile 4 seconds before. Look at this great plasma, absolutely sublime plasma. He does reward
He needs a
himself.
weapon.
Yeah,
There
very
it is.
intelligent
The
play.
rocket launcher was in there.
Of course, battlesuit takes no damage from the lava. Now, he should know that yellow is not going to be
Now,
up.
the quad is in the hands of Jocko, but...
Oh, he's going to get caught out here, and the quad goes down.
Yeah, it wasn't stacked, didn't have much ammo, so not the greatest quad run, but hard for him to do much else other than
This is
hide
a
away.
brilliant battlesuit run, though. Confiscates the rail off Juvenile as well. Regains control of red. Ends up in the perfect position. Really good passage of play there from Q50. Gets caught out with a shotgun, though. Really nice work there from Yoko. Kind of unfortunate he then just sort of ran into Davies. Really see.
Really good play by Davies there, for still on him. He didn't give himself a chance to be hit by the rail until the end there.
Yeah, did eventually get hit, but of course it was Juvenile. Juvenile will hit any angle.
True.
Yeah, it looks like Davies may be working on the rail position then, from what we've seen. Juvenile
It's
seems
normally
to
a
be getting
position that will
rails.
need a lot of support though, because if your team is in the red and pushing out towards rail, you can expect that the other team is going to be putting high priority and making sure you aren't getting reds and rails.
So, 6.5 minutes in, 30 seconds till the next power-up spawn.
Still reasonably close. I mean, there's 20 frags or so the difference, but that's not insurmountable by any means.
No, it's definitely something that can be overcome on this map, especially with double power-ups. Of course, there's no actual real delay between them, just under a second probably. With Battlesuit slightly ahead. I have to see if that's going to set them up now. Lith hasn't moved anywhere near either. Yoko's just standing at the quad. Looks like he might grab that one. There it is. Quad picked.
Yeah,
Raw
but a
picks up the
weak quad
Battlesuit.
again, so
Great rocket. Really controlled. See, often Raw's got excellent rockets. Red has just spawned. He's moved away from it. I think he's looking to try and ambush the quad, but
quad's down. Q50 takes it out with a lightning gun, so only Battlesuit remains.
and look at this. 3 players right in front of him, but look at the plasma damage!
The plasma, man.
Oh my
Creaser.
god.
Being ably assisted by his teammates, but the bulk of that was all plasma damage.
Unbelievable amount of plasma was hitting him there.
You just don't expect people to hit, you know, that amount of plasma, because you could see that Raw wasn't really focused on the plasma gun at all. He wasn't bothered if it was hitting him, but
Wow.
before he knew it, he was down.
What a save from Juvenile on the red. He's now 170. He's got a shaft. He's got a rail. And he's obviously taken a prime interest in this railgun position as well. We've constantly seen him appearing in that area, having a little look. And I presume 4Kings have got a good time on that now. As we saw, in fact, all 4 players did move to that area. But maybe it goes back to the battlesuit run. I mean, basically, as he rocket jumped out the red room, red spawned, and if he had just happened to know the time of it and waited 1 more second, got the red, and then moved out, he might have survived that plasma attack and actually got 3 frags out of it.
Yeah, perhaps. One of those things that happens.
Tiny, what seem like insignificant misses of, say, an item or something, but they can actually work out to be very
It's kind
important.
of the overconfidence I maybe of having the battlesuit and being in that mindset that it still makes you indestructible when we've seen nowadays that it's not what it used to be, the battlesuit.
And of course we always known 4Kings, traditionally they would play very heavy on just taking out the power-ups as much as they could. It's 1 power-up apiece here. Q50 with the quad were following.
Yeah.
Oh, the red was just taken in front of him. He dropped down to his death. Absolutely perfectly placed rockets. Well, what else would you expect from Juvenile? And now with the battlesuit, that was a really nice choice to go up there and take out Raw, as his teammate was going to get the frag in the red room. As he's pushing to the area where we saw Raw dispatch last time, he's not playing it so aggressively, Raw.
No, doesn't have the armor to do it, and he's still hit multiple rail shots whilst running away, so still worked out pretty well for him.
Yeah, just a little bit more cautious than Raw was in the same position.
Impressive.
6th impressive there, easy bounce pad rail on Dave. He's going to grab himself a yellow to add up on top of his red that he's already picked up a few seconds before.
Oh, and if he comes in behind these players, they're all going to die. Doesn't choose to push on them straight
He
away.
wanted
Though.
the railgun ammo. Always jumping on that exit, players are, and I think, well, what if somebody comes through the teleporter?
What if? You'd be dead.
There we go, another couple of rails from Juvenile. That's, oh my god! Brilliant play from Juvenile, they're just so controlled.
Back for the yellow as well, so...
And that's the
Very
kind
nicely
of
played.
moment we would normally be saying, well, they should switch away from rail, let's try and save. Look at that! Look at that, Vor!
Nearly
Yeah,
happened.
this is what I'm talking about.
Would have been the greatest moment in Quake history.
I'm not really sure. It'd be basically killing a stacked Juvenile on your own team through telly. You could lose the match. The whole match, never mind the
It is
map
the kind
ball.
of thing that games swing on, isn't it? Moments like that.
Still following Juvenile, down to 22 health. He's done a fair bit of damage though. Before this battlesuit spawns in 10 seconds, he's in a good defensive position, but he's not really ideally placed to take it. Oh,
But he's ideally placed to hit defensive rails.
it's another! Saves it for his team there. Christo grabbing that one. Quad is still up on his spot
good
and
rocket as well.
lifts the guy
This
they
is the
grab it
problem
this
they're
time.
having. Whichever team takes the quad, it's never stacked.
There we go, easy kill for Christo, who still got 29 armor on the board, even after those very heavy shotguns.
Yeah, Liff really needed a lightning gun there to just stop the battlesuit coming around the corner, but no, that's what happens. You don't have any armor, you don't have ideal weapons, and you don't have good quad runs as a result.
So still following Chris, let's have a look at some of his stats. 51% rail, 46 machine gun.
Impressive.
Very scrumptious.
Yeah, delicious.
Seconds before the red as well. Looks like 4Kings can defend this one. The rush from EK wouldn't have been effective against that kind of fire.
No, you'd have only been dropping down to your death if you wanted to try and land on that red armor. Now, we often see some players are willing to sacrifice themselves for red, but, wow, that plasma
What
cut.
the hell? We've seen some
More
amazing plasma this match. Wow, another couple of kills. I wish we could see his plasma frag stats, Q50. I mean, it's just going to be out of the ordinary, isn't it? Finding DK now, just milling around this teleporter exit, upper yellow. That'll be up in 10 seconds time for him, so probably doesn't want to bother waiting for that. Or the lower yellow, actually, isn't it?
Oh, lovely rocket.
Great rocket. He did just miss out on the yellow, though, to Rock. Oh, no, he didn't.
That is so unlucky that he has someone spawn behind him
guy
just 'cause
he
he
killed.
takes the bounce pad. Yeah, exactly. It's just What is this spawn system, man? It's just terrible.
Oh, Raw gets knocked off. He does somehow survive. He's going to get machine gun down, though, isn't he? No, he manages to get the frag and save the battlesuit.
Wow.
Excellent.
That was a pretty clutch save by Raw, actually, really. Oh my god, what is... Q50 almost gets pummeled down. So what's going on with the quad?
No sign of a quad on the map.
No sign.
As weak as Q50 is, he doesn't have to worry about a quad ambushing him.
Presumably communicated to him that there's no quad, so he can just be as aggressive as he wants. Did look like he did have an idea that it wasn't up. And he gets a couple of frags out of it.
Jump, and it's paid off well.
He's gone a little bit too far though, hasn't he? Probably should have got that frag and then backed off to the red room, which was just up after that, but... Oh my god. There you go, run over that spot. That's the kind of thing that can happen.
Humiliation.
Yeah. He paid for it with his life.
Oh my god, following Juvenile, who just got such an easy pummel kill on Q50. Ran through the teleporter. And Q50 just followed him, even though you could see Juvenile with the pummel out. I think I'm lagging a little bit, by the way.
Oh, are you? Couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell?
Impressive.
No, I could. It's been sarcastic. Who are we following it? Who
Juvenile.
are we following? Ah, of course. Who else do we follow?
Let me just go sort this out. Keep talking.
Okay, so we're still following the Juvenile. He's going to defend this battlesuit, but he is taken down, so EK looking to make an aggressive push onto it. DK is defending it though, and he's got plenty of armour, so unlikely that Myth is going to take him down with these grenades. Was that a double power-up? So Davies has the quad, but he's extremely weak. I don't think he's going to survive. He goes head-to-head with his battlesuit. He's certainly not going to survive, and he doesn't. The DK is now free to reign with this suit for the final 13 seconds of it. Does run out of rocket ammo, but it's not going to matter because those were 3 easy kills with the amount of armor he has.
Wow.
Good rockets as well there on Davies. And look at that spawn. I mean, I never get spawns like that. I mean, what is wrong with this game?
I don't know, I think you just have to be a member of 4Kings for.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty massive margin now. There is a mercy limit on, isn't there?
Yeah, it's in 3 frags.
3 frags, so double mercy limit. It looks like it's going to be hit.
Yeah, they're going to have to turn this game around pretty fast to prevent that from happening.
I'm going to switch off DK. It's a pretty boring point of view. Just sort of look
How
like...
dare you say that about
well,
someone?
it looked like the way I play. It was just sort of wandering around.
What you
not
play
really
terrible.
involved. No, I'm actually a very good player.
Oh, you're a budding Juvenile, are you?
Yeah. He's my hero. I try to copy his every move. Q50 getting a frag. They're just saving the day at the moment. From that mercy limit. Wow. Unlucky getting caught out there. I think he got hit by a rail as he dropped.
Keeping it at bay for the moment though. Still 5 frags away from it.
I guess if they can get a good run, delay it further with this power up. Not great LG from Raw though.
No, but he kept them up there, so they were finished off in the end.
Here we go, Chris again in the quad. Q50 with the battlesuit, not stacked, but this upper yellow will help him on the way. Wants to know where the quad really, is from. Juvenile just trying to ambush it. I did hear the battlesuit taken now. If he had the glow on, he could see the quad underground there. We could all see it on stream. And there is the quad versus battlesuit. Chrissa with the shotgun and quad goes down to the shaft of the battlesuit. Another good run from Q50. He's been really quite impressive, actually.
Yeah, I think he might have been in trouble then had the quad had a lightning gun, but shotgun versus lightning gun in that situation was always going to come out in the suit's favour.
Yeah, you can always see it at arm's length. So they did just push that score back a little bit.
Yeah.
Be
But it's still 6 away.
yeah. If they could not hit the Mercy limit, that'd be an amazing achievement by EK in the end, considering how close it is to it now.
Well, and considering they're playing against, well...
This guy.
This guy.
Some people's god. Gets another red there, Juvenile. Shaft in hand, rail rocket. I'll have a shotgun too, maybe. No, just ignores it. Doesn't even need to pick up every gun.
Wow, direct rocket as well. I mean,
Oh
perfect.
my god.
Doesn't get any better than that, does it?
No.
Blue wins.
There we go. Pretty dominating victory there by the 4Kings. And they go through undefeated group winners. And we'll be on the knockout stage from next week.
Wow.
So, yeah. So
Good times, eh?
hopefully me and Vor will do a few of them, eh? If Vor doesn't bottle it as usual.
Yeah, if you care to turn up.
I'll turn up, lad. Don't you worry about it. If I can be bothered. If enough people donate enough money to make me quit my evening work, then I can do this. Sorted, yeah? Good deal. Thank you. Good night.